Hello, this is Ian from Supersparks, and in this video, I'm just going to show you how you can enable upvoting functionality to allow members of your website to be able to upvote certain CMS items, like in this example right here. So the tool we are going to use to enable this is called Supersparks, and I will provide a link in the description. So first off, you're just going to want to create an account if you haven't done so already. So after doing that, the next step is to then select the Webflow site that you would like to add this upvoting functionality to. So I'm just going to find it. So after selecting the site, I am just then going to click Authorize App. So first off, if we just jump over to Supersparks, we're just going to select the project that we would like to add upvoting functionality to. And then we're just going to click Add Spark. And then I'm just going to select the upvoting product. And then afterwards, click Create Spark. So as you can see from this component library here, this upvoting product can be used for a wide range of use cases. So not just upvoting. So for example, it can be used for bookmarking or favoriting, following certain topics, or even, for example, if you had a videos collection, you could allow users to mark certain videos as watched if you had a course, for example. So a lot of flexibility, and you can adapt all of these different components to your specific use case. But just for this tutorial, I'm going to use the upvoting component because we're adding upvoting to our project. So the project I'm adding this to is a directory. So I want users to be able to upvote certain agencies. So I'm just going to copy this component, and then I'm just going to go to the collection template page for the set of data or CMS collection that I would like users to be able to upvote. So in this case, it's the agencies collection template page. So afterwards, I'm just going to paste this component in by pressing Control or Command V. So that went right to the bottom. So I'm just going to move it up a bit to this area right here. Okay, so now that that's done, we can proceed to the next step. So next, we're just going to add this site-wide script for Supersparks to the custom code area of Webflow's site settings inside of the head code area. So just make sure to do this if you haven't done so already, but if you've already done this, this step should be skipped. So after pasting in the script and saving, we can then publish these changes. And then now if we just click this button here to test code and continue, we should see confetti appear, indicating that the script is set up correctly. Now, next, we are just going to select the CMS collection that we are wanting users to be able to upvote. So in this case, again, it's the agencies collection, which is, again, the collection template page where we added the component to. And then you can also select a number field if you were interested in syncing in the total amount of upvotes into your CMS collection. So this is just great for allowing users to sort by the most popular or upvoted CMS items in a collection. But I'm just going to skip this for now. It's completely optional. And then next, we're just going to select the membership tool that we have implemented on our site. So at the time of recording this, there is no functionality for logged out visitors to be able to upvote. So this functionality only works with registered or logged in members through one of these three tools. Okay, so after saving and proceeding, we can actually get started testing. So in this example, I'm currently logged in through Memberstack. So now if I just go to a CMS item page for a certain agency, you'll see that this upvoting element is here that we just added. And then I can get started testing to see if the upvoting functionality works. And as you can see, the upvoted state shows after clicking the non-upvoted element. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You can, of course, test on a few other CMS items. So let's just test this one out. click Upvote. And yeah, as you can see, this seems to be working. So after everything is set up, you can get started adapting the design of the component. So if we just go back to the agency's collection template page, we can, of course, just get started adapting the icons, the styling, and layout. So for example, can change the layout, or yeah, just kind of change the font color here. So totally up to you, or you could, again, kind of repurpose this for another use case completely. Okay, so after the basic installation is complete, you can check out all of the different extra features you can add to your upvoting section. At the time of recording this, there's only really one though. But yeah, if we just jump back to the CMS Connect area, I'm just quickly going to show you how you can connect to the number field. So if we just jump back to the Webflow project, we can then go to the CMS collection for agencies. And then we're just going to add in a number field. So it's super important that this is a number field and not a text field. Then we're just going to call this total upvotes. Okay. So after doing that, saving the field and saving the collection, and then just refreshing this page, we can go back to the CMS Connect section of the Supersparks editor, and then we're just going to select the total upvotes field that we just created. Okay, so now if we just go back to the Webflow project and publish this change. So now we can just go back to the live website. And now if I just upvote this CMS item here, and then go to the CMS collection. So I'm just going to refresh it again. Sometimes it requires that if we just take a peek inside of the CMS collection, inside of the designer. So Design Tribe is the name of this one. And then if we just go to here and scroll down, as you can see, the total upvote number is now being synced into this CMS field for this item. Now, if we just go to the page where all of the partners are, we can then add in this field for total upvotes somewhere. Yeah, completely up to you. But yeah, and then connect it to the total upvotes field. So this way you could implement a library like FinSuite attributes to allow visitors to your website or users to be able to sort CMS items by the most upvoted or most popular. So I will provide a link in the description to the sorting library from FinSuite attributes. But yeah, you'd basically be able to add a element here for dynamic sort. Okay, do not hesitate to reach out to us at hello@supersparks.io if you have any questions. And thanks again, and take care. Bye.